Hello all. I say that often, but I'm in. Well, we're gonna make a watercolor and we're going to make a Seago. It's a simple one, but I like it. Nice sky. Not too heavy. I think this is a bit too, weird angle. But okay, he is the master. So we going to look what colors. I think this is Cobalt, and here is probably Taylor Blue with some, I don't know. We make used to a gray from this, from Cobalt and raw sienna, burnt sienna, like that. Here is ultramarine with dots with burnt sienna. This is probably raw sienna of yellow ochre with light red. It turns into grey. The river is not much, it's more white. Here's a little bit blue. Here are darks, probably ultramarine and burnt umber. And this pole, I'll leave it out, I think. Well, let's do the one. I cannot talk about my palette a bit. We talked about the Cobalt Blue, Ultramarine. I use this time, this is Alizarin Crimson and it is Brown Madder. And you will see this is vibrant. And the Brown Madder is a bit more warmer. It's like Alizarin with a bit of cadmium red in it. It looks like that. But okay. Burnt umber, burnt sienna and raw sienna. This is yellow ochre and this is raw umber. I don't going to use that. I think I keep it with those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. Five pigments is always the best of best. I use just 5, so I keep in balance. I could use all, but then you get a sort of Christmas tree on your paper, and it can be very cozy, but it doesn't make you better, painting better. I use my Marys. I have them in an order: Cobalt Blue, raw sienna, Mars red. Here are the yellows: cadmium yellow light, cadmium yellow pale, lemon yellow. Here is the light red. It's called Rosso di Venezia, Venetian Red, but it is almost the same as light red. So I keep them. So when I need some, I can squeeze it out, and it is without too much thinking. I can pack them all. Okay. Painting on the block today. It's Saunders Waterford Rough. 41 bij 31 centimeter of 41 by 31. Sorry, I fell in Dutch. I like the paper. When I have loose sheets, I often paint on the back side of the paper. That is less rough, but it's nice. Okay, we're gonna sketch. It's not much of a sketch. It's a horizon. And then you have a river that comes so, like this, and small. And then you have this kind of things. There are some puddles with a dark line here. There's a big puddle here. Don't know what to do with it, but there are some lines here. This is a bit too heavy. I shall try to, because when you wet graphite, it sticks. Here are the trees. I wouldn't draw them if I was painting myself, but and here are a tree, the burnt umber tree. Show it. And some shadows around them. I wet the paper around the edges. So I get soft around the corners. This is in Princeton, Neptune. It's a nice, also a lot of moist. Then I use the big ones. This is the Quill, the 6 and the 16. You notice the 6 is even bigger than the 16. You have that with quills. Lose the red on my palette. This is a tester. Always nice to have a tester. Bit more light on my palette. And then we go off with the grey sky. By the way, you don't have to make it as dark as the picture is. Just go for yourself and think, okay, that look will be nice. I have clean water. It's always nice to have clean water. And I always try to rinse my brush in the one, and in the other I like to keep clean. If it works. Not always. We now make a bit darker grey. Burnt sienna and ultramarine. And again, you don't have to copy all. The brush strokes. To learn from Mr. Seago. It's fairly light grey here. He made here a rough brush stroke, but that is impossible to copy. But look at your watercolor and think, oh, that needs it. I kind of like what I have now. Maybe a bit of... And now you notice I wetted the edges of the paper and it is still soft here and possible to go in. I have a very light grey. This is a bit of blue. Use a bit of cobalt for this. So the puddles. You notice that it's a synthetic brush, wonderful point, and they say often about synthetics that you can't make rough brush strokes. Well, it is very possible to make brush strokes like that. take a bit of, oops, the Venetian Red is very powerful. Look, nice grey. Bit more blue. I think so. And then we this is land. It doesn't look like that yet, but I just make the color. A bit too heavy. Ultramarine and burnt umber. It's always nicer when it is wet. Okay, we let it dry. Well, it is dried now. We have here, the distant hills. And before, in front of those distant hills are another row. So I try to make the distant hills far away. Then I make the foreground here. And I hope these distant hills are already dry, so I can do the front row of trees. That is the plan, and you know, watercolor always follow what you think, not. So I have to choose the right size for those distant trees. I think this is the number 10 Princeton, the Aqua-Elite. I have a lot of Aqua-Elite because, well, a lot. This is it. Well, it is a lot. This is rigger. This is also a rigger. Very nice long hair. Very pointy. And I have also this one. But I like the other one more for wetting the paper. This one is more precise. Let's say that. What did we say? Number 10. And I think for the trees, number 12. The squares I don't use. Maybe I use the rigger. And this one again. Well, let's just paint. No, don't talk. Too much talking. 10. 10. Distant trees. We take a blue, a cobalt, and it is light. So we take cobalt and not the brown matter but the Alizarin, because that is a lighter version. And you get a lighter ID. Let's see that. If I would make the same color with cobalt and a bit of brown matter, it went grayer because there is a warmer red in it. But okay, we make the lines of trees. This is enough. In the picture it is a bit bluer. I can do that still. It's still wet. But you know, photos, you can make them any color you want these days. Let's try it a bit. Okay, the sand. Raw sienna. Perhaps a bit of light red. Well, I think it is a nice color. Maybe a bit lighter. Maybe a bit of cobalt blue in it, so it doesn't burn your eyes. Yeah, that's better. In the heat of the moment. Here it's gonna get blue, bluer, grayer. Use the same colors. But with the amount of blue in it. And this is the color. keep an eye on your painting, stupid. I'll make this a bit smaller. I notice ook some rocks. And now we have to underline these land edges. We do that with Ultramarine and burnt Umber to make it nice and dark. Also the opposite of the puddles. I have to say Seago got more puddles. But we don't copy, we just use the technique he already did. There's one thing here I really hate, or hate. This is such a hard line. The ping was my friend Oliver Pyle. He don't give me instructions, but we talk a lot. Mainly about whiskey. Watercolor, I mean. Watercolor. That line of trees is dry. So we're gonna make the long row here with Ultramarine. Venetian Red. It's a nice red purple. Seago have a bit of hard edge there, and it is nice, but I thought it would be nice when I do a bit of rough edge. Test. There's a bit of underneath shadow from the trees. And the shadow of it. On the edge I want no details, just pure watercolor. Okay, we're going to make these trees. It's a very dark green, so cobalt and a burnt sienna, now a burnt umber should do the trick. Clean my palette a bit. I noticed the John Pike palettes are not for sale anymore. I did have mine from the United States. But I saw them not for sale anymore on the Amazon. Maybe a bit of raw sienna. Yes. And the nice thing about the My Marys, which tube you take, it's all one pigment. So when I mix three, I have just three pigments. And some brands, I don't mention the name, but when you study the tube you can see which pigment is in there, and when it's more than 2, sometimes it's even 3, then it's better not to mix with those colors, but because you get mud all the way. Okay, first stroke. Wish me luck. A bit more wet, a bit more blue, a bit more dark. Very dark. Bit of burnt umber in the same color, but that have to be the shadow color here. It's also nice to have some lines on the beach. Seago have this also. So I take my palette and mix all together. It's all harmony. And just make a few lines. Well, we still have this tree. Seago don't have it, or does he have it? Not really. But it's a little thing. It's weird, he have no reflections at all. But here it must be. I would that's a bit not too much. We try to. Because this is soft edge, it will dry okay. Maybe I do this one too. It's not there, but who cares? Always have a look. I think here can do some more dark. So gray. Oh dear. I hate that. That was a good stroke there. But for me it's now more in balance. I say for me, but of course we copy a Seago painting. He would do a rough brushstroke in the sky. I don't. We learned enough today, so I will take off the tape. This is 100% cotton, so you can take off the tape, but take it sideways. Like that. Well, thank you. As you know, I don't post this one on my Facebook because it is not mine, it is from Seago. The ID, most of the colors, the layout, it's all from him. So it was almost painting with numbers, but I learned the technique to make this. And I don't know if you noticed, I went back when it was dry on all the places, and when you do that you never get mud. It has to dry a bit more, but when it's dry I'd make a picture and it will be my thumbnail on the YouTube movie. Thank you, and until next time. You can see my brushes and pigments I used in the description. Please like if you like, and thank you.